All right, so Carl gets a combo of sunflower seeds, mealworms, alfalfa pellets, a cock feed. It's called Gamecock. And Carl is eating, which we love to see Carl eat. Oh, he's still got the devil in him because he's just worried about his babies. But he has to stay, he has to eat, and he has to stay hydrated, because once he decides to go ahead and set that final 2 weeks, he's not going to move. So we want to fill him up while we can. And in case you're wondering why I'm feeding him on this side of the fence, I will actually let people in the comments tell you why. Guys, question of the day. Tell everybody why Carl is eating, why his food trough is on this side of the fence, not his side of the fence. Even though you can all see for yourselves, there's a lot of waste getting knocked to the ground. Why do we put his feed troughs over on this side, the opposite side, and not over there with him? That would really be a really good question. Who has been paying attention? I'm heading over to the other property, take care of my horses and cows. But if y'all have not noticed, Carl's been quite aggressive lately. Not sure why. I know that he's laying on eggs, so that can make him a little bit hyper alert and hypersensitive to some things, I guess. But the fact that he wants to kill me so bad is a little bit troubling. And I do not remember Carl being this way several years ago when he had babies the first time. I'm just trying to look across the pasture as I'm leaving out to see who's sitting on the eggs. All right, I'm going to show y'all where from right here. Now, window down. Watch this. I'm going to zoom in, and then you will have to probably zoom in even more on your own. She just now ducked down, but if you see that T-post right there, right behind Sissy. Look right behind Sissy. Sissy, move, sweetie. You see the Sissy, move, sweetie. I'm trying to look at that bird. Can y'all see the bird's head? Right there behind Sissy, there's a bird sitting on eggs. Sissy, we don't need to see you scratch your hiney. Guys, Sissy's scratching her hiney. Y'all give her a minute. But right behind her is a big bird sitting on eggs. And Carl's taking a little bit of a break. He's come up to the house just long enough to see if he can find someone to hurt. And I was his target this time. I was, in fact, his target. There we go. There we got the big bird. Can y'all see the face? The little bird? Her neck? Can't tell if it's Tina or Wanda. Oh, Wanda, I miss her. I don't know if it's Tina or Debbie. That just reminded me. Have y'all seen those pictures? I believe that Jamie posted some pictures of Tat and Wanda in one picture, and there was also Charlie and Susan in another one, and they're doing so wonderful. I can't believe how many people were trying to tell Jamie in the comments that that's where Carl and these girls need to go. Guys, listen, I'll admit they have a nice place over there. They're loved. They're in wonderful health. They look great. They're getting along wonderfully. The lady is a bird person. She loves her birds. But don't we also love Carl? Do we not also deep down love Carl and Debbie and Tina? Please tell me you do. Just tell, even if you have to lie to me. Tell me you love them, even if you have to lie. Please. Because you know what? We may not have as beautiful of pastures what they have, but we have a nice setup here. And if we ever get to where we probably can't continue to take care of Carl, and then we know we have a resource in a lady who loves her ostriches. But let's also remember that she profits off of her birds, y'all. She's able to let people come by and see her bird sanctuary, and she charges them to come by. So, yeah, she'd love Carl and some more babies. And do we want to commercialize Carl? Seriously, do we want to commercialize Carl? That's what I'm talking about. And you can say, well, Lester, you commercialize him by making videos about him. Yeah, but Carl's not for sale. And we don't sell his eggs. We give his eggs away to whoever wants them. Anyway, let's not get to arguing and fighting. I understand that the big birds have always been a topic of controversy. Girls are very excited to go with Daddy. I love having them. And today we'll be having a sweet lady come by. I've invited her, guys. I've invited her. She's not going to just randomly show up. And her name is Sue. And she has just a very touching story. Where's all my horses and cows at? Where's all my babies, y'all? But Miss Sue's going to come by, and I want to share her story, or at least a tidbit of her story with you all. And hopefully it can kind of change your perspective on a lot of things in life. I know it has mine. I love this view right here. Let me get everything unlocked and opened up, and we'll drive on up. Come on, girls. Can you help, sweetie? Hi, everybody. I'm here with my daddy. Christmas can't feel her legs. She just can't feel her legs no more. And Trixie can't feel her legs neither. I gotta get my truck before Chuck gets over here and take this trailer out. Guys, we're gonna go fill up our trailer. Hey, Rita. I have a question. Who of you think you can be on your very best behavior? How many of y'all think that you can be on your really best behavior for a sweet lady who's coming to visit you? Well, I think you can too. And so I'm gonna move you into your stalls just to be safe, just to be safe. We have a sweet lady coming out with a serious heart condition, and we're not gonna let these babies be the end of her. Miss Sue, I don't mean to make light of your situation. I do not mean to make light of your situation, but I will not let these babies with all of the riffraff be the end of you. So we're going to put them into a stall, and so you can love them from behind the door. You can love them from behind the gate, because I'm not going to put you through some of the intense and dramatic moments that I go through. So let me put them into a stall. By the time you get here, you should have a nice visit with these babies that you love so very much. All right? No one's going to be kicking. No one's going to be biting. No shoving. Leave my phone alone. Leave that phone alone. Leave that. Hey, get out of there. Baby, do you not hear a word that I say? Do you not listen to a word that I say? Oh, ouch! Why did you do that? All right, come on. You know what? Everyone's going to be naughty. No, we're going to all be naughty. Hey, I said... All right, all of our horses have been fed. I've come by with our fly spray and put a little bit down their back. I even sprayed his feet pretty good. He has a lot of flies around his feet for some reason. And guys, I want to ask you all a question. I want you to think about it just for a second. We know, and everyone who has watched tells us that this horse right here, Gemma, who is our youngest, will more than likely end up becoming the high horse. Yes, Gemma is going to at some point take the lead of the high horse. As a matter of fact, we've already seen her take Rita's spot, move up into Rita's spot. She already will move Talus. She moves Val over here very easily. Now, the only horse that she does not try to move is Roman. So my question is this. Is there a way that as a human I can kind of control and help guide who is the high horse or who remains in which order? Here's an example. If I continue to feed Gemma last, no matter what order she goes into her stall, if she continually sees that she does not get fed until last, could that in fact help us keep her lower on that high horse pecking order? Because we don't want her to be the high horse. I know that maybe in nature you can't pick and choose, but since we're not trying to play God, obviously. But do you think there's a way that we could help dictate who is higher than others based on certain habits that we do, certain routines that we do? Is it possible that we can help dictate who remains the high horse and then which order the other horses all fall into? That is a question. Or is it just, nope, it's just all up to God? Loretta, you want to dance? You want to dance, Loretta? Start dancing, girl. Come on. Dance for Miss Sue. Dance for her. She's like, I don't know. I don't really feel like dancing in the heat of the day. You ain't going to dance for nobody? No, she ain't going to dance. We'll go see Ruby. Danny, I mean.
Pregnant.
You think she is?
Look at your numbers. I saw you hanging down things.
I think she's pregnant too.
Yes, you're going to have the baby.
Look at old wonky one coming up behind you. Here's another muffin. Here you go. Take a muffin.
Here you go. Oh, here you go, baby. You didn't want it.
Take one more for Danny.
Here you go, Danny.
Do you know Danny's song?
Yes.
You want to sing it?
Sure.
You ain't gonna sing that. So Miss Sue has come by with her daughter, and she's coming over. You're fine. And she's come by to love on some horses. We've gone down. Oh, you know about him and his little half bites. And this is Valley. Oh, absolutely, yes. Did you give her a muffin already? Huh? Yeah, oh, yeah. They can all have more than one. And then, but his only issue is he needs half bites because he's not that one. He's fine. But this one here has a little bit of an issue with his swallowing.
Did she give you enough?
There's a whole bunch more. Guys, we're about to have ourselves a storm come through here. We've been talking about it all week, and it's finally here. And I'm afraid that Miss Sue and her daughter may get trapped here in the RV. They're going to be trapped in the RV with Trixie. You're going to be trapped with Trixie in the RV. You know that, right? Oh, boy. So Miss Sue and her daughter have driven in from Dallas. And I'm not going to talk about Miss Sue's personal story. I don't know if she would want me to do that or not. But I will say that she reminded me that even though she knows for a fact that her days are very numbered, just remember that all of our days are numbered, friends. She may have been told by a doctor how fewer days she has, but she reminds us that all of our days are actually numbered. We just don't talk about it, and the doctor may not tell us exactly. And so, yes, I did invite her for a visit, and I wanted her to see her favorite babies. All right, you guys ready to come out of here? Come on, love. Come on out. Come on. Come get some water now. Come on. I'm going to close the stall behind you. Come on, baby. This is the second day in a row that you've had me swing by Popeyes. Please explain this strange obsession with drumsticks. First of all, how old are you?
13.
13. And what 13-year-old eats drumsticks? And that's all you want. Not chicken breast, not thighs, not wings. You want drumsticks. Why?
I don't really know how to explain it. I just like drumsticks more. I mean, there's just something about drumsticks that just like are just better.
Is it because there's a little handle on them? Like you have a little handle?
Well, it feels good to hold them, yeah. But like, I don't know.
Don't let your troubles fester. Come watch Longhorn Lester.
Yeah, something like that.